warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, welcome to the next meeting of speech class. The topic today is about selecting a topic and outlining the speech. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. First point, selecting the topics. Topics here means the subject of a speech. The subject of a speech means the thing that you are going to tell, the thing that you are going to deliver to the public. In selecting the topic, there are two broad categories. First one is the topic or the subject that you know a lot about, and the second one is the topics that you want to know more about. And also we are going to discuss about brainstorming about the topics. So the first step in speech making is choosing a topic. This is the first step. This is the foundation. This is the base when you are going to deliver your speech. Okay, let's see the first way in selecting the topic. Topics that you know a lot about. Knows the topic, it means that you are enthusiasm. You are excited about it because the topic that you know is based on your personal experience or your personal knowledge. The excitement itself is contagious. Why contagious? Because when the speaker know the topic and she or he feel enthusiasm in delivering the speech, they feel the excitement and they feel comfortable in delivering the speech. It is contagious to the audience. The audience also feel the same with the speaker. They see the speaker comfortable. The audience also feel the comfortable. Now, people speak best about subject that they are most familiar. Since the thing that the speakers know is based on their personal knowledge and experience, they know the subject better. It means that they feel comfortable in delivering the speech and they can speak the best. Okay. Now, topics that you want to know more about. Topics that you want to know more about. You may decide to make your speech a learning experience for yourself as well as for your audience. You may choose a subject about which you already have some knowledge, or you are expertise but not enough to prepare a speech without doing additional research. You may even select a topic that you want to explore for the first time. So, in topics that you want to know more about, you do not have much experience with the topic, but you just have a little knowledge about it, but it is not enough to be prepared to be presented in front of the people. So you need additional information, additional research to support your information before delivering it to the public audience. Okay. There are some way in brainstorming the topics. The first one is personal inventory. Second one is clustering. The third, reference search. And the last one is internet search. Okay, let's see it one by one. It might be difficult for some people. They might think that what am I going to tell? What am I going to deliver during my speech? What things that interest me? What things that may be interest for my audience? So the first way that we can do is using our personal inventory. Personal inventory, it is related with the experience, with the interest, hobbies, and also skills that related with ourselves. Why related with personal information? Because when we are uh, select the topic based on our experience and also interest, it means that we know more about it. We have a lot of information related about it, so it will help us to in delivering the speech well. Okay, if you don't have any personal inventory, you may do clustering. Clustering here is making a class. For example, what you are going to deliver, what topic that you need to deliver in your speech. For example, talking about people, places, or things. The people related with politician, or maybe an artist, or maybe a singer. And if you want to tell the topic about places, what places that you want to tell? For example, the country, the interesting places, or maybe the place that you are want to visit for your next holiday. Or you want to deliver the speech about the things. For example, a gadget, or maybe your favorite thing, or maybe your favorite gadget, and so on. That is the clustering. You are making a class. You are making a group of the things that you are going to talk about. Reference search. The third brainstorming way is reference search. What does it mean? Reference here, you are going to the library and find about the most interesting topics that you want to deliver. You can find it in encyclopedia, for example, or maybe in one of the way is looking it through encyclopedia. And next is internet search. If you cannot find it in encyclopedia during the reference search, you can find it in an internet search. There are so many search engine in a website, for example Google, and also you can find the interesting topics in a search engine like Google. Okay, now let's come to the outlining speech. There are two outline here. The first one is preparation outline. The second one is speaking outline. Okay, let's talk about it one by one. Outlines is essential to effective speeches. An outline is more like a blueprint for your speech. It allows you to see the full scope and content of your speech at a glance. By using outline, or by outlining, you can judge whether each part of the speech is fully developed, whether you have adequate supporting materials for your main points, and whether the main points are properly balanced. In other words, an outline helps you to make sure that related items are together, that ideas flow from one to another, that the structure of your speech will stand up and not collapse, and avoid you from having a blank during the speech delivery. Okay. Preparation outline can be described as detailed outline developed during the process of speech preparation that includes the title, specific purpose, central idea, introduction, main point, subpoints, connectives, conclusion, and bibliography of the speech. Preparation means that before you are delivering the speech, you have to make the outline, a detailed outline about uh, the process of your speech preparation. It includes titles, a purpose, idea, introduction, main points, and also connectives and bibliography in your speech. Okay. The guidelines of preparation outline, there are 8 here. First one is state the specific purpose of your speech. The specific purpose statement should be a separate unit that comes before the outline itself. Including the specific purpose makes it easier to assess how well you constructed the speech to accomplish your purpose. The second one is identify the central idea. The central idea might be given immediately after the purpose of the statement, and also it can be given and identified in the text of the outline. And next is label the introduction, body, and conclusion. Of course, the main parts of the speech are 3: introduction, body, and conclusion. So you have to label each of the part. Next is use a consistent patterns of symbolization and indentation. Symbolization means whether you are going to make the points when you are going to use 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C as the symbol or the order of your speech ideas. Next, state the main points and subpoints in full sentences. You have to write the points and also subpoints in full sentence. Since this is the preparation outline, the speaking outline, you have to write it in full sentence to make you know how the ideas flow, how the ideas go well. Next is label the transition, internal summaries, and internal previews. You have to know, you have to make sure which one is the transition, the summaries, and also previews. You have to include them in a preparation outline. And next is attach a bibliography. So attach a bibliography at the end of your outline, because when you are delivering the speech, you are giving. So when you are tell the information, you have to make a reference based on the true information, and it is attached in your bibliography. This one is give your speech a title if one is desired. In give title, it can help you to understand more what you are going to tell. It is related with the topic as we are with a title related with the topic. Okay, let's see the example here. This is the example of a preparation outline. I just show the important part. The outline is a text of the speech. The purpose is to inform my audience about the nature, extent, and symptoms of panic attacks. The purpose of your speech is purpose. Central idea: attacks are fearful symptoms affect millions of people. So you are going to talk about the panic attacks related with medical condition and also the symptoms that affect millions of people. Now let's jump to introduction. As what stated before, there are 3 parts of the speech: introduction, body, and conclusion. This is the important part. So you have to mention the symptom in a consistent way. 1, 2, 3 and use A or B. Nah, this is the introduction part. And also you have to make the transition here is to bridge the information introduction and also the next information. Jadi transition ini menjembatani antara ide yang pertama yang berikutnya. Ide di introduction, the speech. Okay, this is the last part, the conclusion. I skip the body part because this is the similar form with the introduction. This is the conclusion part. The conclusion is written lines 1, 2, 3, 4. It is written in full sentence. Nah, this is the information in your speech. Let's come to the speaking outline. The aim of speaking outline is to help you to remember what you want to say. In some ways, it is a condensed version of your preparation outline. Condensed means a brief form. Jadi speaking outline ini bentuk yang lebih singkatnya dari preparation outline yang tadi. Kalau preparation outline tadi lebih full sentence, lebih fokus kepada ide-ide yang akan dijelaskan dalam speech. Tapi kalau speaking outline di sini lebih kepada outline that used to jog a speaker's memory during the presentation of a speech. Outline yang digunakan untuk menggali ingatan si pembicara selama presentasi of a speech. So, this is a brief outline used to jog a speaker's memory during the presentation of a speech. Okay, the guidelines of speaking outlines here is make sure the outline is eligible. Make sure the outline is legible. Your speaking outline is all but worthless unless it is instantly readable at a distance. Jadi pastikan outline-nya mudah dibaca, legible. You can write your outline using large lettering, leave extra space between lines, or use an ample margins. For example, ya. Jadi Anda bisa menuliskan outline menggunakan font yang lebih besar, yang mudah terbaca, dan juga menggunakan spasi yang lebih lebar, spasi yang lebih luas between the lines. Jadi ketika membaca baris per baris itu lebih mudah. The second one is keep the outline as brief as possible. Keep the outline as brief as possible. Kalau terlalu detail, itu bukan speaking outline namanya, tapi lebih ke presentation outline. Nah, kalau too details, you have difficulty in maintaining eye contact with your audience. Jadi kalau terlalu detail, Anda akan lebih cenderung untuk membaca dan eye contact dengan audiens akan berkurang. The third is give yourself cues for delivering the speech. Cues di sini related with when you are using the pause, when you are emphasizing the idea, where you have to speak louder, when you have to speak soft, when you are need to speak slowly in other parts of your speech, or where you have to maintain the eye contact or using the gestures to your audience. Jadi the cues of delivering the speech ini terkait dengan kapan menggunakan pause atau jeda, kapan harus menaikkan intonasi suara, menurunkan intonasi suara, atau memperlambat intonasi berbicara. Okay, this is the example of speaking outline. Nah, it is written here eye contact. Di pertama kali ketika berdiri di depan, when delivering your speech, it is speaking outline. Slow down, turunkan. Slow down tuh perlambat intonasi suaranya. Nah, this is still similar topic with the preparation outline before. Masih tentang can breathe arms pemberi si pembicara tentang what she or he going to tell at the beginning. Nah, this is the in jogging the speaker's memory, menggali atau mengingatkan kembali apa yang akan disampaikan ya. Setelah ini apa yang akan disampaikan, setelah eye contact apalagi yang harus dilakukan. Nah, general example of speaking outline. Okay, now we come to the questions for our quiz this week. The first question is, explain 4 brainstorming ways in selecting the topics of the speech. And the second is, explain why is it important to outline your speech. And the last one is, explain the differences between preparation outline and speaking outline. Okay, this is the end of our explanation about selecting the topic and outlining the speech. Okay, I hope you understand about our topic today. See you on the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.